Okay, so now that we have learned our fi'il madi or fi'il mudari, we have done the Irab for fi'il madi and fi'il mudari. So now we want to learn how to do the Irab of fi'il Amr. Okay, so this is our fi'il Amr. Just to recap, it's from our mudari, right? And then we delete the ta, and then we put majzum at the end,
Mm.
whether we
Yeah.
put sukun or we drop the nun. And then if you cannot pronounce, you add hamzatul wasl. Yes.
Yeah.
The only one that you cannot make it majzum is antunna, right? Because feminine plural, you cannot drop the nun. Okay, so you can drop
Yeah.
the ta, but you cannot drop the nun. Okay, so
Uh-huh.
fi'il amr will always be mabni, like fi'il madi. Okay, so even though you make it majzum, right? You make it majzum, but once it becomes like this, okay,
Uh-huh.
basically that is what it's talking about. Okay, it's not saying that this word is fixed, meaning that there's no that you cannot make it rafa, meaning what I'm trying to say is they say it's mabni because if you put an, for example, right, it
Mm.
will still be unsur. Okay, an
Yeah.
is a fi'il, is a harf that makes the next word mansub. Okay, but it has no effect on fi'il amr. Right, just now we saw in with fi'il madi. Right, in
Yeah.
is jazima, but fi'il madi is mabni, is fixed. So that doesn't have an effect on it. Same thing with fi'il amr. Okay, so even
Yeah.
though it is majzum in a sense, we make it majzum from mudari, okay? But fi'il amr is mabni in a sense that if you put other kind of halves before it, there's no effect on it. You cannot make it mansub. It is fixed like this, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So for the blue ones, meaning anta and antunna, okay,
Uh-huh.
it is mabni ala sukun. Okay, so mabni ala what you do to it. So here it was actually tan suru, right? Dhamma to sukun. So it's mabni ala sukun. Okay, for
All
the
right.
fa'il, okay, it's like when you do for fi'il mudhari basically. Fa'il of anta is dhamir mustatir wujuban takdiruhu anta. Okay, because anta you cannot see. There is no alif or waw at the end, right? There's no
Uh-huh.
nothing in front also. So anta is your dhamir mustatir, just like when you do for mudhari. Okay,
Yep.
antunna. Okay, this is the anta one. Okay. Antunna is also mabni ala sukun. Okay, both the blue is mabni ala sukun.
Yeah.
And then of course, this one is not domir mustatir. The sukun nun, the nun that nun is nun niswah, right? So that nun is your domir muttasil fi mahali rafa fa'il. Okay? Just
Okay.
like your fi'il mutari. For the ones that you delete the nun when you make it into amr, right? So you
Uh-huh.
say it's mabni ala hazaf nun. Okay?
Has.
So fi'il amr mabni ala hazaf nun. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So
All right.
this is the anti version. Okay? So because I put it as singular, so this anta, anti. Okay? And then dual, we don't have the mabni ala sukun. Our duals both is here. Okay? And then
Mm-hmm.
our plural, we have feminine. Feminine version is the blue one. And then the orange one is our antum. Okay? So for antuma, right? It is fi'il amr mabni ala hazaf nun. Where is our fa'il in antuma?
Antuma
What
our file
letter
in
tells you that it's antuma?
Ma.
Sorry?
Wow. Antum. Antuma. The alif.
Yes, okay. So the alif is domir. What kind?
Uh,
So the
it's a
N.
dom.
So is it
Domir
munfasil, mutasil?
muttasil.
Yes. Domir mutasil fi mahali rafa fa'il. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So the antum version, what letter tells you is antum?
The antum version, the wow and alif.
Yes, exactly. Okay, so the waw is your domir muttasil. Okay, so fi'il amr mabni ala hazaf nun, and then the
Uh-huh.
waw is domir muttasil fi mahali
Okay.
rafa fa'il. Okay.
Alright.
What about anti?
Anti, the ya.
Yes, the ya. Okay. So only
Mhm.
in here and fi'il mudhari, the anti got a extra letter, right? Because anti in fi'il madi you don't have ya. Yes, it's
Yep.
just ta fa'il. Okay. So here
Mhm.
is fi'il amr mabni ala hazaf nun, and then the ya is domir mutasil fi mahal irafa fa'il. Can? Inshallah.
Okay.
So
Yep.
only anta is domir mustatir. The rest is alif, waw, ya, and nun is domir muttasil. Okay, clear?
Alright. Mhm.
That is for fi'il amr. For nahi, basically, it's just normal fi'il mudari. Okay, just that you have to say whether the lam is nafi or nahi. Okay, so for example, let's do an example here. Kul.
Cool. Cool. Um, say, cool is fi'il, right?
Yes, what
Uh,
kind of fi'il? Madi, mudari, amr,
Madi.
madi.
Eh, cool.
Hmm.
Uh,
Any idea?
no.
Okay.
What?
Kul is actually fi'il amr.
Oh,
Okay, say fi'il amr. Okay, let's work
uh,
out because we will learn this in sarf. Okay, but this is a word that we always see, right? So we should know. So
yep.
the madi is qala,
Ola.
the mudhari is yaqulu.
Yaqulu.
Mm-hmm. And then our fi'il give me a second. Hmm. Okay, let's do the madi chat first. Okay, because we need to know this word. Although we will do it again in sarf later. Okay, so qala is huwa, and then
Yaqulu.
fi'il madi chat.
Ola. Oh, okay. Ola. Ola.
Mm-hmm.
Olu.
Mm-hmm.
Olat.
Good. Oops,
Olata.
sorry.
Yeah.
Qalat. Mm-hmm. Qalata. And then
Qolna.
yeah, so usually we put a sukun here, put nun fathah, right? But
Uh-huh.
now we have two sukun, one on the alif, one on the lam. Okay. Whenever you will learn this again later, but whenever we have two sukuns, we will drop the weak letter. Weak letter meaning alif, waw, or ya. Okay. So one is alif, one is lam. So you delete which one?
One is alif.
Mm-hmm. One is
Mm-hmm.
lam. You can delete the weak letter only. Weak letter is alif, waw,
Alif.
ya. Yes. Okay. So
Alif
you
bawah
delete
ya.
the alif. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And then the fathah change to dhammah here. Okay. We will learn that why
Okay.
later. Okay. So it becomes kulna. Okay. So what
Mm-hmm.
about the anta then?
Mm, the anta.
Hmm?
Uh,
So imagine
Qol.
nasoro,
Huh?
nasorota, nasoro, nasoru, nasorat,
Nasorat.
nasorota,
Nasorna.
nasorna, and then
Nasorta.
yes.
Qol. Qolta.
Now follow this one. Kulna. So
Okulna. Kulta.
yes, kulta, and then
Nasorot. Nasorta. Nasorna.
yes,
Nasorta.
anta, antuma
Nasorta.
now.
Oh, okay. Nasorna. Nasorta.
Then
Nasor. Uh, uh,
anta nasorta,
Antuma.
antuma nasortuma. So
Sortuma.
become
Uh-huh. Kultuma.
yes, kultuma,
Uh,
antum.
Antum. Kultum.
Yes, anti.
Kulti.
Antuma.
Kultuma.
Antunna.
qultunna.
Yes. Ana.
Ana qultum.
Uh-uh.
Ana qultu.
Yes. Nahnu.
Nahnu. Hmm,
Nasorta,
Nahnu.
nasortuma, nasortum, nasorti, nasortuma, nasortunna, nasortu, nasor.
Na.
So
Qulna.
cool. Nah. Okay.
Okay.
So we
Alright.
need to know this because the huwa looks Qala, but when it comes to hunna onwards, and in the Quran we have a lot of kulna, right? We say, Allah
Mm-hmm.
say, we say. So it looks like this. Kulna. Okay, but this is fi'il madi nahnu. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Alright.
Okay. Mudhari now. Yaqulu huwa, huma.
Yaqulu yaqulani.
Yes. And then,
Yaquluna.
mm-hmm. Here.
Taqulu.
Good. Then,
Taqulani.
good. And then,
Yaqul. Yaq. Yaqulna.
okay, so usually from yansuru, yansurna, right? Put sukun,
Yeah.
put na, right? Again, we have two sukuns. So which one can we drop? The waw or the lam?
Two sukun. So the wow.
Yes, we cannot drop the lam, so the waw. So we get yaqulna. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Alright.
And then anta.
Anta.
Mhm.
Uh, Anta is yaqulna.
Uh, uh, uh,
Ta.
uh, uh.
No, no, I'm repeating it. Uh,
Huwa is yakulu, ya and
mhm.
dhamma. Anta is?
Taqulu.
Uh-huh. Just change ta, right? Hiya and anta is the same.
Yeah.
Takulu. And then antuma.
Taqulani.
Yes. Antum.
Yaqu. Yaquluna.
Antum start from ya or ta?
Ta.
Mm-hmm.
Taquluna.
Takuluna. And then anti.
Nanti um,
Yansuru, yansuroni, yansuruna.
Sunang
Tansuru, tansuroni.
Taqulina.
Yes. Takulina. And then antuma.
Um, ma wait, Taqulina tu Taqulani.
Yes, it's the same. All these three is the
Huh?
same. And then antunna.
Tak Taqulna.
Yes. Takulna. The same as this one. Okay, just
Right.
change the ya to ta. So here also just now there was a wow. We no need to think about that. Just follow this one, change to ta, you get it already. Okay? And
Mm-hmm.
then ana,
Ada
huwa yakulu,
Aqulu.
ana, aha,
Aqulu.
akulu, and
Naqulu.
nahnu, yes, nakulu. Okay?
Okay.
So this
Right.
is fi'il mudhari. Now, fi'il amr is from what? From madi or
Yeah.
from mudhari?
Nomor
Mudhari third person, second person, first person?
second person.
Yes. Okay, so this one, anta, antuma, all the way until antunna. So let's
Mm-hmm.
make it into amr. How do we do that?
Okay. So first is
Make it majzum, is
to
it?
yes.
So how do you make it majzum? For dhamma,
Uh, Sukun.
put sukun. Good.
Hmm.
And then we have two sukun again. So what do we do?
Delete the wow.
Good. And then what happened after that to make it command? Last step.
Um, Remove the ta.
Yes. So you get
Um, uh,
full.
Cool. Oh,
Say.
okay.
Okay. So
Uh-huh.
this is where it comes from. Okay, from takulu becomes kul. Okay, so this is Amr anta. Okay, and then what about the next one? Antuma. Takulani. Make it majzum.
Remove
What do we
the
do?
noon.
Good. And then,
Remove the ta in front.
yes. And then, anything else to do?
Mm, Kula.
Yes. So you get ula. Okay, here you don't
Yeah.
need to delete the wow because there's no double sukun. Okay, just now we delete this wow because when we make sukun on the lam, we have double sukun. We got that problem. Here is just
Yeah.
normal. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
kula. Okay, next one. From
Taquluna, we remove the noon
mm-hmm.
and then remove the ta.
Yes, so we get
Qulu.
yes. Okay, whenever we drop the noon for the plural, okay, we also put alif. That's just a spelling thing. Okay, so that we
Mm-hmm.
know that this is a plural ending. Okay, so this is
Alright.
antum, ulu. Good. Anti,
Anti,
make it majzum.
remove the noon
Good. And
and
then,
then remove the ta.
yes, so we get uli. Okay,
Uli.
the
Mhm.
next one is the same as the above. Ula. Last one, make it majzum. Antunna, remove the noon. Yes,
Uh, remove the ta
remove the ta. Okay, then
only.
only. Yes, we cannot remove this noon. Yes, so
Yeah.
kulna, just kulna. So technically, this one, the amr antunna and madi hunna looks exactly the same. Okay,
Uh-huh.
but the context tells you which one it is. Okay,
Yep.
then
Mm-hmm.
so whenever
Yeah.
you see kul, remember this is actually amr anta. Okay,
Yep.
so how we do the fi'il, do the i'rab of kul? It
Ul.
is fi'il amr, and then what do we say?
Fi'il amar
Hmm?
anta.
So what? Fi'il amr is what? Is it marfu,
Uh,
mansub, majzum,
oh yeah.
mabni?
Fi'il amar
Hmm?
majzum.
Mm-mm. Okay, we made it majzum, but in i'rab we
Huh?
say it's mabni. Remember that?
Mabni. Okay.
Mabni ala.
Mabni ala sukun.
Yes. And then what about the fa'il? Anta, how do we say? What kind of
Anta.
domir?
Okay. So for anta, it's
Mm,
cool. Domir anta is hidden. Domir mustatir.
Good.
Uh-huh.
Jawazan or
Uh,
wujuban?
Wujuban
Yes.
takdiruhu anta.
Yes. And then la,
La.
is it nafi
Uh,
or nahi?
okay, let's see. As'alukum.
Mm.
As'alu is fi'il. Uh, As'alu. Fi'il mudorri.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Ana.
Yes. And what?
Fi'il
Marfu?
mudorri marfu. Ana.
Yes. Marfu bil what?
Marfu bil dhammah.
Yes. So if it's fi'il mudhari marfu, then is this la nafi or nahi?
Nafi.
Yes, nafi is negation. Good. And then how do
Okay.
we say the fa'il ana? Ana is what
Uh,
kind of domir? Munfasil,
Ana is
muttasil, or mustatir?
munfasil.
Mm-mm.
Munfasil. No, no, no. It's hidden.
Yes. Hidden is?
Uh, Mustatir.
Yes.
Mustatir.
Jawazan or wujuban?
Wujuban
Yes.
takdiruhu ana.
Very good. Kum?
Kum is the domir muttasil.
Good.
Ya.
Fi
Domir
mahali?
muttasil. Fi mahali jar.
Why jar?
Fi mahali is jar.
Dhamir muttasil can be nasab or jar. Is attached to a
Bin-
fi'il So is it nasab or jar?
attached to fi'il.
Fi'il, fa'il.
Maf'ul.
So,
So, nasab.
yes. Okay, you have to remember
Maf'ul.
that.
Okay.
Attached pronoun, fi'il, maf'ul. So, must be
Mhm.
fi mahali nasab. Okay?
Yep.
Alaihi.
Alaihi.
Hmm.
It's fi'il it's half of jar.
Mm-hmm.
La and then uh the ya kan? The ya only. Alaihi.
Mm.
Ala
So, where's our majrur?
he.
Yes. Okay, so you are thinking of
Ala.
ala as in it's supposed to be ala without the like that, right? Without the ya. Okay?
Yeah.
But when remember, so for example, if you have normal ism, Allah,
Uh-huh.
then it remains like this. Okay? But if you have an attached pronoun, and then the ya will come alive. So alaika, alaihi.
Hmm.
Okay? But it's still ala. It's still half of jar. Okay?
Mhm.
So the ya will come alive when it's attached to a attached pronoun. Otherwise, it will be like this, ala. Okay? So this is your jar wa majrur. Okay? And then ajron.
Ajron it's ism
Mm-hmm.
so it's maf'ul.
Maf'ul tu?
Maf'ul tu as'alu.
Yes, exactly. Okay? So say I do not. Okay? Because this is negation. I do not ask you all payment for it. Okay? So
Okay.
here one thing, okay, whenever we did this before, whenever you have qala, yakulu, now add kul to it, right? After you say this, fi'il amr, mabni ala sukun, fa'il is dhamir mustatir, wujuban tadiruhu anta, you say wa jumlah ba'dahu is fi mahali nasab, maf'ul bihi, maqulul qawl. Remember that? Quotation, right? Because
Yep.
say what? What to say? All this, okay? La, you said is Nafi. As'alukum all correct. And then Ajran maf'ul bihi mansub bil fathah. Okay? Can?
Yep. Inshallah.
Let's do one more. Fala taj'alni.
So fa it's ataf.
Yes.
Okay, and la taj'alni. Taj'al. Taj'al is fi'il mudari'
Mm-hmm.
majzum
Yes. What's the sign?
bil sukun
Good. So that will make la
ila
what? Mm-hmm.
nahiyah.
Yes, this is nahi. Okay. But here, right, it is actually a dua. Okay.
Oh.
Fala taj'alni is actually a dua to Allah, don't make me. Okay? So, this
Mhm.
la, instead of saying nahi, okay, it's not
Mhm.
wrong, but it is better to say that this lam is dua. Okay?
Oh.
Bisirati, in the sirah of nahi. Okay? If it's
Mhm.
just a normal nahi, it's not a dua to Allah, right? Maybe it's a command from Allah to us, for example. Okay,
Mhm.
then sure, you can just say la is nahiya. Like just now we say la is nafiya, right? We can just say la is nahiya. Okay, but if it's a dua, then it's better to say this. Okay, lam is dua for dua. Okay. And
Mhm.
yes, this is correct. You said this is fi'il mudhari majzum bisukun. Who's our fa'il?
Majzum bisukun au fa'il taj'al
Yeah.
ta hiya or anta, but here anta.
Yeah. So how do we say that? Well,
uh,
fa'il is anta is what
wal
kind of
fa'il
domir?
والفاعل ضمير مستتر
Mm-hmm.
آه،
Jawazan or wujuban?
وجوبا
Mm-hmm.
تقديره أنت.
Good. And then the ni.
the ni is domir muttasil.
Which one is dhamir mutasil? The nun or the ya?
The ya.
The ya. So what is this nun? Do you still remember?
Nun tadi ada kan nun nis no nun wait
What does this nun do? Even if it's English.
for low.
Not really for flow.
Not really.
Not really. So because you have a ya here, right? This ya is actually what? It's a domir. Yes. Domir
Ana.
yes, ana. So it's domir muttasil. Fi mahali what? Domir muttasil is always nasab or jar. It's attached to a fi'il. So it is the
maf'ul.
yes, maf'ul. So fi mahali nasab. Okay. Now the nun is actually the shield. If there is no nun here, you put a ya at the end of a word, the ya will force the word before it to take a kasrah. Remember that? Kitabu. You put ya, my book, you cannot see the bu anymore. It becomes kitabi. So in the Quran, it's all Rabbi, Rabbi, Rabbi. You never see Rabbui. You never see Rabbai, right? You only see Rabbi. Okay? So whenever you have a fi'il especially, okay, you will have this noon so that this ya don't force the lam to become kasrah. If you put ya here without the noon, it becomes taj'ali. Okay? The lam will have a kasrah. So this noon is called noon al-wiqayah. Is the shield. Okay? Is the shield between the ya and the fi'il. Okay? So you say wal ya wal noon is lil wiqayah is for shield. Okay, it's a shield. Then you say la mahala laha min al i'rab. Okay, because this is not the maf'ul. The maf'ul is the ya. Is your ana. Understand?
Alright.
What about fil qawmi?
Fi is half of jar.
Mm-hmm.
And al-qawmi is the ism majrur.
Good. And then
And
al-zalimina.
wait, I'm gonna ina al-zalimina. Yes, jar.
Yes. Where is it jar?
Okay, is maususifah.
Where is the mausuf?
Al-qawmi.
Okay, so need to check. Is it jar? Is jar and jar? Okay, status okay. What about number and gender? Ina here is
Ina is masculine.
number.
Plural.
Yes.
So cannot
Qaumi.
qawmi is singular.
Okay. It
So
looks
cannot lah.
singular. It looks singular. Remember, qaumi means kaum. Kaum is not one person, right? Kaum is a nation, right? It's a lot of people. It's a group of people. Okay. So it looks singular, but it is masculine plural. So yes, it is the sifah. Okay. Okay. So yes, this is the sifah. So how do we say that? Al-zalimina is sifah to
Al-qawmi.
yes. In Arabic, how do we say that? Sifah min, sifah bi, sifah li, sifah fi, di.
Li.
Yes, sifah lil qawmi. Okay.
Qawmi.
It is majrur bil what?
Majrur.
Zalimina. Majrur bil ya.
Yeah.
Is it your default sign?
No.
So
Wait.
we say
La.
before that. Ni.
Niabatan anil.
Majrur, what do you expect?
Majrur domah. Majrur kasrah anil
Yes.
kasrah.
Niabatan anil kasrah li'annahu
Li'annahu jama' muzakkar salim.
good. Okay, can. And then of course the whole thing fil qaumil zalimin. This is the whole thing is muta'alliq bil.
Fi'il.
Yes.
Taj'alni.
Exactly. Okay, can.
Okay.
Yes, okay. So we are left with exercise. I'm gonna leave that for the next class, inshallah. Let you rest a bit today. Anyway, we have only about 5 minutes left. So we end here unless you have any questions.
Yeah. No questions.
Okay. So I'll see you on Thursday, inshallah. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilaik. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Wassalamu warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you very much, teacher.
No problem.